Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, welcome back. This pick a card reading will be your future spouse's first impression of you. So from left to right, you have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So you have the Judgment, the Strength, and the Temperance. So this energy here is already very powerful. Their first impression of you is that you're someone who is very important. And you prioritize yourself, you prioritize your health. You're very serious when it comes to making sure that you are taken care of, making sure that you are feeling confident, making sure that your needs are met. They feel like you're very balanced. They can see the way that you interact with other people, how kind you are, how respectful you are. There's something about you being put on a pedestal. So this could be the people that are around you, or this could be them putting you on a pedestal. They kind of feel like you're very humble. If you wanted to behave in a very arrogant way, you could. They feel like you could get away with it, but they respect that you don't do that. They respect that you are very humble, you're very down to earth, you're very genuine. Some of you could do Pilates, or you may do yoga. You could really work out and keep your body, very healthy, very fit. They definitely notice that as well. But when they first meet you, when they first see you, they feel like you are divinely guided to meet each other. It feels like your energy genuinely has them feeling very speechless. And they could be repeating the same thing over and over again. How beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how confident, how strong, how humble you are. You could be very patient as well. It feels like wherever they see you at, you are giving an act of service. You could be helping someone. You could be supporting someone through something. They feel like you're very patient. So some of you may have kids as well. They could watch you take care of your kids, calm your kids down if they're crying, if they're upset. You could also be helping someone else with their children. It just feels like you're in a very beautiful energy, very peaceful. You're someone that they could trust. You're someone that they feel like they could lean on. So I feel like when they first see you, they may not approach you because of how pure and beautiful your energy is. It feels like they just want to sit back and watch you be in your power, watch you be so kind. And all three of these cards, they all have wings. They all have the ability to fly. And this person is seeing you in that light. You're someone who can rise above any situation, any problem, any conflict. You're able to overcome it. You're able to see things from a different perspective. You could be someone who's in a hurry, but if you see someone who is in need, you'll stop what you're doing to help them, even if it costs you, arriving somewhere late or missing something. You don't mind because you were able to at least help someone that day. A lot of you could definitely be an empath, and you may be a humanitarian. It feels like you care a lot about the environment, the people, the earth. You're just a very pure soul. That is how they perceive you. And like I said before, this energy is very powerful, especially for this to be the first impression. But it seems like you don't see them, like you're just doing something, or you're just in your power. You're in the act of helping, of serving, of giving back, of supporting. And you don't notice that this person's watching you. You don't notice that people are watching you. People are noticing this about you. This feels like you could also be known in your community as someone who is very kind, someone who's very thoughtful, someone who doesn't mind giving someone the shirt off your back. Even if it's raining, if it's cold, it doesn't matter. You're also someone who's very grateful for everything that you have. So although you may miss an appointment, or you may show up late, you don't see anything as a missed opportunity. You don't really dwell on that because you know it was for a great cause. Even if you're starving and you're ready to take your lunch break and eat, if you see someone who needs something to eat or someone who's struggling, you would give them your food, you would give them your clothes, you would give them your shoes, because you know you can easily go home and put on some new shoes, put on a new shirt, make a quick meal. You know what you go home to. You know that you are in a very comfortable position. So it takes nothing for you to help people. It takes nothing for you to be there, to be kind, to be supportive. So this person, your future spouse, is truly seeing you as an angel. They could also feel like you could heal them. You are a healer. Maybe you experienced a lot in your past, and now you have evolved into someone who doesn't want to see others go through what you experienced, especially if you had to experience it alone and you have to overcome those challenges by yourself. They feel like you're someone who is truly open to helping and supporting whoever is in need, whoever will accept. And even if they don't accept, you still make it known that you will be there, that you'll come back tomorrow, and if they need something, to simply let you know. And I feel like even when people deny your offer, you will still check in on them. You'll still make sure that they're okay. You'll still leave them with something. Yeah, the Nine of Swords, the Hangman, and the Three of Pentacles. To be honest, this person could feel like you're honestly too good to be true. Like they feel a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. You also give off a very intuitive vibe. You're someone who can really read people very well. So they could fear that you may see right through them. You may expose them, you may call them out, even if they're not doing anything wrong, or if they're not intentionally, doing something wrong, or maybe they don't notice that they're doing something wrong. It feels like they are feeling as though they have to be perfect. They have to make sure that their moves are perfect when it comes to you. Your future spouse definitely wants to know more about you. They definitely want to know about your past, what you've experienced. When were you first enlightened? When did you become this person? Have you always been this way? Did this recently happen? And they really want to build with you. They want to work with you. So if you are someone who gives back to your community, if you're someone who, is very involved in what's going on around you, what's going on in your space, what's going on in the world, you may volunteer at shelters, you may volunteer, in many different places where help is needed. This person will support you with that. They will volunteer as well. They will help out. It feels like somebody who wants to come into your life and really blend in rather than being a blockage or standing out. They want you to see them as someone who can benefit you, someone who won't get in the way, somebody who won't make things harder for you. But they feel like you're very precious. You're very pure. You're someone who they don't want to taint. They don't want to mess you up or, ruin what you have going on. Because they feel like you've been doing this for such a long time, and it's something that is now a part of you. This is a part of your life. If you see someone who is in need, you will help them. If you see a stray animal, you will help. If you see any type of issues, you will always step in and try to help find a solution. Some of you could do this for a living. You could be retired, but they love the way that you carry yourself. They love the type of person that you are. It feels like when you get married to this person, when it's time for you all to say your vows, they will express to you that they manifested you. They've always dreamed of having someone like you be a part of their life. And it feels like this brings them so much anxiety and so much stress because they didn't believe that it would actually happen. They may have given up on love. Maybe they feel like they're too old for it, or so much time has passed and it's like they just gave up. But once you cross paths with each other, that's when they open up again. That's when they believe in love again. They believe in, dreams coming true and wishes coming true. So you restore a broken part of this person, but they want to be very clear that they won't be a burden onto you. They know how to love. They know how to express themselves. They know what to say, how to say it, how they feel. They're very mature, so they don't want you to worry about that being an issue. But they want to make it very clear that you understand. If it wasn't for you, they would have still been single. They would have still been pessimistic or mainly jaded when it comes to love and finding that person. So I see this person really worshiping you, really, kissing the ground you walk on. They could love to carry you. They love to genuinely cater to you. I feel like this person will never tell you no. They will always say yes. What do you need? You ask for something, they'll get it for you. There's somebody who will always find a way. They'll always make a way for you. So this is the type of relationship that is pouring back into you what you have been pouring into the world. The things that you've been doing for people, the way you show up for people, that's now coming back to you within this relationship. So I feel like you will never feel drained. You will never feel burdened. As soon as you come home to this person, they're pouring into you and vice versa. But this is someone who will always make sure you're good, just like you make sure everybody else is good. I also feel like they'll brag about you a lot. They'll brag about how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how important you are in this world, how you serve a purpose, how you were sent here from the universe, how impactful you are. This person could love to spoil you as well. And I feel like you two will be renewing your vows frequently. And I feel like y'all's anniversaries, birthdays, any type of celebrations and special events, holidays will be very, very packed. You could end up hosting the holidays, holiday parties, host the neighborhood holiday parties. It's like y'all go all out when it's time to celebrate. And I feel like they'll always upgrade your ring. They'll always upgrade your jewelry, whatever it is you need, whatever you want, they'll always add more to it. So you'll never run out. You'll always have so much to choose from, so many options. So this person is going to be very much in love with you, and they'll know. Once they see you, they'll know, because it's something about you that's just very genuine. It's just who you are as a person, as an individual. They see you doing something out of the kindness of your heart, and they can tell that it's not for the response of people. You're not doing something to get noticed. You're not doing something just to be seen. You're doing it because you genuinely care, and they can tell because you're very consistent. Some of you, this person could be around you right now. They could be closer than you think, especially if you are someone who frequents places near your home or places that are very crowded. This person is watching, but you definitely make them very nervous. And it may not seem like it, but you definitely make them very nervous. This is a connection that will be very healthy, very balanced. It feels very peaceful, very content. You two will be able to do all type of things together, from bungee jumping to, putting together puzzles and maybe even gingerbread houses. This is like your best friend. This is your lover. This is someone who can be whoever you want them to be. But overall, they will be all yours. They will love you. They will support you. They will understand you. It'll make so much sense being with this person. And if you have been waiting for that right moment, waiting for the right person to come in, you'll be very glad that you did. You'll be very glad that you were patient, because once they come into your life, it's gonna change everything in a positive way. It's gonna feel like it's just the two of you floating on air, floating through the universe. It feels very, very peaceful. So that's your reading, pile 1. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my community tab. And until then, I'll talk to you soon. So you have the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the World. So your pick a card is coming out. I feel like the both of you will know for sure that you two belong together. And it also feels like opposites attract. So they may be older than you. They could be in a position where they're already pretty solidified in their career, and they're just kind of like enjoying the fruits of their labor. And you could be someone who is in your prime. You are really getting things started. You're really thriving in your career right now. So it feels like although you two are in two different spaces, they are extremely attracted to you. You get their attention so easily. This person could be a little bit more practical, maybe even logical, and you could be someone who is a dreamer. You're someone who believes in, the witchy things. You could be someone who believes in magic. You are definitely a dreamer here. I feel like for both of you, they may not be your usual type and vice versa, but you two will know instantly that y'all are meant to be together. It feels like you two recognize each other. Y'all recognize each other's souls. It just gravitates y'all to each other. I feel like this person will be staring at you a lot. It's like they can't get their eyes off of you. Some of you may be gothic, or you could love like gothic makeup, the whole gothic scene. It seems like this person is on the complete opposite side of whatever you believe in, whatever you like, whatever your interests are. But like I said, they can't keep their eyes off of you. They can't stop looking at you. You could also be very popular. You could get a lot of attention. The both of you could. This feels like an unexpected marriage, an unexpected relationship, but it fits, it makes sense. You two are able to work together. I feel like the height difference is very significant here, and how you two are able to fit into each other's lives, and how comfortable you look when you are in this person's arms. It feels like y'all are definitely meant to be together. Two completely different worlds that are able to coexist. It doesn't feel chaotic or confusing. It feels very much right. I feel like you'll have this person blushing. You'll have them very giddy about you. You could definitely give them butterflies, and this is something that they're not used to. It feels like people feel this way about them. People could gush over them. People could fawn over them. But for you, it's the opposite. You have them feeling this way. You have them feeling fluttered. You have them feeling like they can't even speak. They can't even look you in your eyes. without getting butterflies, without shying away. So yeah, your future spouse will be extremely attracted to you. And funny enough, you may not even pay this person any mind. You may automatically assume that they're not really interested or they don't see you that way. So you may see this person and walk right past them because you're kind of in your own world. You know, you could be someone who is very alternative. So you know that people in this King of Pentacles energy may not be as accepting of you and your style and, you know, your interest. But in this case, you will be completely wrong because this person is infatuated. You have the Hermit, the Chariot, and the Two of Swords. So it feels like you're just kind of doing your own thing, going down your own path, minding your business. And then this person is like charging towards you. And they are very much showing you the best of the best. They're taking you out, they're doing this, they're doing that. They're trying to really impress you. But it just feels like it's not fazing you. Like you're not really responding to this person like they're used to. They're used to people, you know, going crazy. Like anybody else that they may approach in this manner, they'll be so smitten by this person. But you're just like, okay, nice vehicle, you know, nice house, whatever. But I feel like you will eventually warm up to this person because you'll start to see how consistent they are and how honest and genuine they are with their intentions. It also feels like the world disagrees with you all. Like your world, they're not accepting of the both of you. Your world isn't accepting of them. Their world isn't accepting of you. But you both accept each other. You both embrace this connection. It feels like people will have a lot to say, but they can't help but watch. It's like a train wreck. It's like an accident that they can't help but watch. They can't help but watch you two, you know, be together. But it doesn't really feel like a train wreck or an accident per se. It feels like they're looking in the sky and it's two stars that have collided and it creates this beautiful impact, this beautiful light. And people wouldn't agree with something like that happening, but they can't help but watch, and they can't deny how beautiful the view is. This person's going to be very gentle with you, very patient with you. And it makes me think about Morticia and Gomez, how Gomez is just so in love with Morticia and he's always embracing her, always, you know, kissing up to her. And she's just like, Gomez, go do this, go do that. And he goes to do it. And he comes back and he embraces her again. I feel like this is definitely someone who will adjust to your lifestyle, adjust to your way of doing things. So even if you're not very lovey-dovey, this person is okay with that because they know your heart. They know you care about them. They know that you do love them. It's somebody who they won't care to change you. They won't care to go against what you like and what you believe. And that could be something that you're so used to. People wanting you to change, people judging you, people, you know, not understanding who you are and not being able to simply accept that you are who you are and you like what you like. So I do feel like based off of the first impression in regards to how you're viewing this person, you're going to be immediately dismissive because you do not believe that they like you or they feel for you. And although they are staring at you, you may assume that they're simply judging you, but they're actually feeling very deeply about you. This person's going to see you as someone who is just amazing. They feel like your beauty is unreal. Some of you may have recently dyed your hair around the time you meet this person, and they feel like that color is very beautiful. Even if you may be a little insecure about it, you may not be so confident. You're just trying something new. This person's going to compliment you. You know, some of you may dye your beard, you may dye your mustache, and this is someone who's going to be very attracted to that. This person may get a piercing or some type of tattoo that signifies y'all's relationship. Like they're going to really prove to you that their feelings are real, their feelings are deep. Because you may still be a little indecisive or you may not really believe this person, but they're willing to go the extra mile to prove to you that they truly love you, they want to be with you, and they're serious about you. This could also be external factors causing you to feel this way. People that are a part of your world, people that are a part of their world. But you'll soon learn to trust the connection and pay attention to how this person makes you feel. Pay attention to how they treat you and ignore the outside world. This person could also buy you a vehicle, Because it feels like somebody who's picking you up and you're walking, or you don't mind like taking a city bus or the city train, the subway. Maybe you call for rides. So they're going to provide something for you. They're going to provide you a vehicle, provide you a way to get from point A to point B. If you're someone who loves to collect things as well, they're going to provide that for you. They're going to make life easier for you. Even if you aren't struggling, this person just doesn't want you to worry about anything. They want you to count on them. They want you to call them if anything happens. If you're worried about anything, they want you to call them. And you could be someone who is very independent. You just do your own thing. You don't really bother with people. Some of you may be very distant from your family. You may not have many friends. So you're just, on your own. And this is someone who, they won't try to keep you caged. They would be okay with you being free. They'll be okay with you needing your space, wanting to do your own thing. There's someone who will make you feel comfortable just as you are. It feels like the both of you will be changing each other for the better. The both of you will see growth and changes within yourself that you probably never imagined yourself experiencing. So you could be the type that doesn't really care for the long-winded conversations. You don't care to talk about emotions and things like that. But when it comes to this person, you'll be all ears because they're able to speak to you in a way that you understand. They're able to connect with your heart and they have genuine intentions. This feels like the type of love that only the two of you will understand. And although people may judge y'all and have things to say, once they get around you two, once they see how you treat each other and especially how this person treats you, they'll be singing a different tune. Their perspective will change. The both of you are in a place where y'all don't care to try to prove y'all's love to the world. All that matters is how the both of you feel about each other, how y'all treat each other. But ultimately, this is a type of connection, the type of marriage where this person will be accepting of you, all of you, your flaws and all. This is someone who will not judge you. They will be completely different from what you've been dealing with. Whatever you are used to, this is not what this person is. And I feel like you'll genuinely be surprised by how much this person loves you and how much they accept you and really how much they genuinely understand you, especially the world that they come from, the type of background they come from. They're very open-minded, and very accepting of all walks of life. So I feel like you'll finally feel free and accepted within this connection. Things will finally make sense. And it feels like if you lack that support and that love from family and friends, especially growing up, this relationship will fill that void. It will fill that hole, that emptiness that you may have felt. So wherever that hole is within you, once this person comes in, it'll be overflowing with love, overflowing with support, and you'll feel very content, very sure that this is your person. And I was hearing till death do us part. So this is going to be a very beautiful, beautiful connection. It makes me think about, I was going to say Romeo Must Die, but it makes me think about Romeo and Juliet, Bonnie and Clyde, like it's you two against the world. It's a very beautiful, beautiful connection. So that's your reading pile 2. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my community tab. And until then, I'll talk to you soon. So you have the Knight of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. So your future spouse's first impression of you, they feel like you have a lot of energy. I feel like with most people, they may assume that you move very quickly and you may be someone who's very impulsive, which in return you may start to kind of regret moving too fast or jumping into connections too quickly. But for your future spouse, they see this as something that is very exciting. They love your energy. They love your vibe. They love how you are fearless. You don't care to try something new. Even if you have regrets, at least you're able to look back and say, well, I learned from that. I will never do that again. Now it's time to move on. It feels like they love your friend group as well. Like they love how supportive your friends are, how supportive the people are around you in general. It feels like somebody who would love to enjoy life with you, have fun with you. And your energy will help this person get out of their comfort zone as well. So I feel like they'll be very excited and very eager to approach you because of how exciting your energy is. You could also be someone who's very athletic. You could have played sports your whole life, or maybe you played sports in your youth. You could be someone who runs very fast. And some of you could like to play fight. You just have a lot of energy. That's how they see you. You could have two distinctive sides to you where you are very energetic, but you could also be very shy at times. You could be very reserved at times. But it feels like regardless of however your energy may be, whether it's energetic today, reserved tomorrow, this person is very open and accepting of it. But you make them feel young again. You make them feel excited and ready to start something new, ready to impulsively, jump into something or create something or build something. They could be going through a very dull period in their life, very mundane. So seeing you and meeting you is bringing them that passion again. You're lighting up that flame, that spark within them that may have burned out so long ago. For some of you, this person could be divorced and they may have kids. Their kids could be grown now. Their divorce could have been years ago. So they're not holding on to anything of the past, or they're not stuck to anything from back there. It feels like this is also someone who will reassure you that you're fine. They'll be able to lift your spirits whenever you do feel low, even if it's just a temporary low, temporary sadness. You may express to them that you wish you would have taken your time with something, or maybe you just regret your past in general. But they're going to be able to talk to you in a way that comforts you, a way that allows you to understand that you're living your life the way you see fit. And if you look back and feel regret, or, feel like you made a mistake, well, now you know. You learn from that. What you didn't know then, you know now. So they want you to release the worry, release the stress. This person also wants you to know that they don't care about your past at all. Especially if it's something that you're ashamed of, they do not care. They will love and support you regardless. And even mistakes of the future, maybe you'll make a bad decision or a poor decision in the future, this person will stick by your side. They're very loyal and they keep their word. Some of you may have some messages in pile 1. 6 of Cups and 4 of Cups energy heavy here. This person is very comforting. There's someone who doesn't mind reassuring you, even if it's every day. You may not be used to receiving a lot of support, mainly when it comes to your decisions or your emotions. You may have a lot of people who tell you they told you so, but this is someone who's not going to speak to you that way. They will never speak to you that way. They will never make you feel like you're crazy or, like you're not smart. They always have a way of changing your perspective, especially if it's a very pessimistic outlook that you may have. This is someone who will nurture you. They will buy you flowers. They'll be very attentive when it comes to your emotions. And although they see that you have a lot of support around you, or you could be very close with your friends, you could have a specific friend group, maybe 1 or 2 friends that you always, connect with, they still feel like they can bring more. They feel like they can bring a little bit more to you. So maybe you hang out with your friends and you may feel down when it's time for you to go home after hanging out with your friends. Maybe you're the type that loves to hang out all night, but you all have responsibilities and you can't really do that. This person's going to make sure that you are able to continue to enjoy your time. This person just wants you to have fun. You may be someone who abruptly quits jobs. You could be very it feels like you're very high off life. And although many people may deem it to be irresponsible, you are someone who will always listen to yourself. And this person adores that about you. It's kind of like they want you to know, of course I'll take care of you. Of course I'll make sure you're good. Of course you will be comfortable. You will have what you need. You'll have whatever you need, whatever you want. As long as I'm here, that's how this person feels. They could also encourage you to go back to something of your past, a dream of yours, a goal of yours, something that's going to really allow you to be passionate and focused and consistent, and determined. So maybe when you were a kid, you wanted to, be an ice cream person, ice cream man, ice cream woman, ice cream person. And maybe you always wanted your own ice cream truck. This person will support that dream of yours. There's nothing that is too foolish or childish, to this person. They're open to the idea of you doing something fun. I feel like this person's going to be very helpful because they're going to show you things that you don't see, show you things that you may overlook. This person definitely has a keen eye, and they're very, very mature. I definitely feel like this is someone who's going to help you progress within your career. And they don't have like an overbearing energy. They don't want to be controlling. They don't want to tell you what to do, but they will like light up the path so you can see where to go, so you can know where you're going. This person wants to be your guide, but they'll also congratulate you and celebrate you for, making the best decisions for yourself. This person definitely sees you as someone who has a lot of potential, and all of your energy can really go towards benefiting your life and growing and being able to progress, especially within your career. And like I said, although they love the support you have around you, they feel like they can really help guide you. They can help show you how you can use your energy to benefit you the most, how you can use your money to really put you in a very comfortable position in life. So this person will definitely support you. They will not judge you, regardless of your past, regardless of things that you may regret. Maybe you feel like you started off late and everyone else is ahead of you. This person does not care about that. They want you to understand that you're still here, you're living, so that means you can still start. They're the type to really uplift you and help you feel confident in yourself. So whatever you may be ashamed to do or worried about doing, this person will make it very easy for you to create, very easy for you to go backwards and maybe clear some things up, maybe clean some things up, so that you can confidently move forward. So very quickly you catch this person's eye off of first impression, and they see you as someone who will do so much in the future. You will create so much, you will build so much, and they feel like it's something about you that can really inspire a lot of people. They could be someone who, they may be a teacher, or they're like very heavy on social media, or very heavy like in their community, and they could see how there's so many lost souls wandering this earth. There's so many people who are just lost. So they feel like you could be the perfect person to help influence and inspire people to get started, to make things happen. You'll help people feel confident in starting over, regardless of wherever they are in life, regardless of anything. So whatever you want to do, this person will believe in you 100%. They will not judge you. They will not laugh at you. They will not downplay you. They will be there. This is like your rock coming in. You can lean on them. You can cry on their shoulder. You can jump on their back. Like this person is, they're here for you. They're here to support you, to guide you, to help you see how powerful you are. And they're also bringing balance into your life as well. So yeah, you can have fun and you can play around and, do as you please, but you can also put in energy towards making a change in your life, making a difference in your life that will help you grow as well. So that's your reading pile 3. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my community tab. And until then, I'll talk to you soon.